This is Defender. Yeah. Under the sun where the hurricanes roar, four teams clash, it's a battle for more. Panthers prowl, Falcons soar, Saints march loud, Bucks hit the floor. Green diamond dreams, southern skies, victory screams, fire in their eyes. Yeah. NFC South, hear the crowd shout, every yard counts, no backing out. NFC South, we wear the crown, kings of the game, never back down. From Carolina's call to Atlanta's flight, New Orleans gold shining through the night. Tampa's cannons boom set the fight alight. Every Sunday, a southern delight. Passion ignites, the rivalries burn. Only one champ each season's turn. Yeah, yeah. NFC South, hear the crowd shout, every yard counts, no backing out. NFC South, we wear the crown, kings of the game, never back down. From Carolina's claw to Atlanta's flight, New Orleans gold shining through the night. Tampa's cannons boom set the fight alight. Every Sunday, a southern delight. Passion ignites, the rivalries burn. Only one champ each season's turn. Yeah, yeah. NFC South, hear the crowd shout, every yard counts, no backing out. NFC South, we wear the crown, kings of the game, never back down. Never back down. Yes.
What's going on, guys? We're back here with NFC South Showdown, episode 5. It is week 4 is underway. We have a couple early games. When I mean early games, I mean we have a fucking 9:30 o'clock in the morning game tomorrow. Back-to-back weeks, the Vikings will be overseas. We will get into those predictions, but let's talk about our power rankings for week 3. Where the hell is it? Right here? I think this is it. Let me pull it up. There we go. All right, we got week 3 is it week 4? Week 3. Week 3's power rankings. I think I put week 4 on the thumbnail. I'll just change it later. All right.
It's week 4.
No. I'm talking about the power rankings for last week. I think for the thumbnail.
Okay, I got you.
I put week 4 instead of week 3. All right.
All
So
right.
let's do this.
How do I sound right now?
You sound good. You sound
Sound
good,
good.
Cody, welcome,
All right.
welcome. Cody, if you can't stay in the call, just please send your predictions. Just send your predictions just in case.
Well, no, I'm fine now. My
Okay.
Wi-Fi is currently working, so.
Okay, all right. So let's do this. All right, so let's get into this. Last week we had, I believe, the Bills at number 1, or was it the Packers? I think it was the Packers at number 1. That is obviously going to change. That's going
No,
to
we had
change.
Bills number 1.
Did we have Bills number 1?
Yes, we had Bills number 1.
I'll
I
have
would
to
not
double
put
check
Packers.
that.
I'd never
you-
put Packers number 1.
Do you have the screen sharing or whatever to?
Yeah. I have it changed. So I have reset it and I forgot to double check before resetting.
Yeah, no, we had Bills number 1. I do remember that.
Let me show it to you guys. Here you go.
Because we
see it?
also put Bucks at 5, right?
Yeah. That's probably gonna. I think I'm gonna keep them at 5. Even though
Yeah, I'm definitely keeping them at 5.
they
I would
didn't
definitely
look,
not move
they
them
didn't
up.
they didn't look good against the Jets, but they didn't look too bad to move down either. So I'm gonna keep
Yeah,
them
I
at
say
5.
we still got the win. We still did
Well,
our thing. We
got the win-
dominated that entire first half, though.
You got the win because the Jets are fucking stupid.
Yeah, they fucking instead of their quarterback or
Question:
their
Does
running back
Philly does Philly
sliding
potentially
right
move the
before the
one?
end zone, they decided to run in for a TD.
I think I'm gonna. We'll find out. All right, so let me double check something before we do the power rankings. I do want to see something, so I'm going to mute myself real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
But how about them Browns? I'm the only one that had them Browns winning, man. Yeah, you did. But I actually had.
Yeah,
them
we weren't
upsetting.
saying, oh yeah, this is going to be a domination, or anything like
No.
that. No. Yeah.
I did not expect that Panthers Falcons to be a trap game at all.
Well, that's divisional opponent, a little different.
But No, what I mean is like the way the Panthers did it. I did not expect them to do it that way.
Does Philly have an argument for one? I know they obviously they got to beat the Bucks this weekend and to even
All right, so now that we have that, yes, the Bills. We picked the Bills. Sorry, I had to mute it because I didn't want them to hear the playback of last week's episode. Which I got to be a little bit more careful with the times, the slotted times because I had it all wrong last week. So when you click on the time that it's on, it's not the it's not the predictions. And we also skipped over. We did pick the Bengals and Vikings, but we skipped over the time slot. All right, so yes, I have to go with Philly on this one. I think Philly is number one right now. I think the Bills the Philly that comeback against the Rams kind of pushes them over as the Bills struggled against the Miami Dolphins all game. It wasn't just something they struggled the first half and dominated the second half. The Bills just did not look good throughout that game, and their defense couldn't stop Tua for most of the game. So I gotta say the Eagles. I'm not moving the Bills out of the top 5 though, but
no, yeah,
the
absolutely.
Eagles. Okay, uh, the Bills will obviously be number 2. I gotta go Bills number 2. And then at number 3, even though they lost, I still gotta put them. I still gotta put them at 3 because the Rams. Actually, you know what? No, because
Yeah, you gotta put. I think you gotta put Tampa there.
No, Tampa. I gotta put
Or
Chargers.
yeah, probably Chargers. It's
I gotta
between
go
those two.
Chargers. I gotta go
It's- yeah,
Chargers, and then I gotta go at the Rams because even though the Rams lost, they still played a very good Eagles team who are the defending champions. So they did not look bad in that loss, even though they got a blocked field goal. But there was like 3 blocked field goals all
At the same time.
at the same time last week, and then obviously
Browns, Philly, and Jets.
I just don't like how the Rams collapsed in that game because they did have that game in hand.
I mean, I could put the Colts because the Colts did put the belt to ass, but
Yeah, but opponent matters there,
they were playing the Titans. So I could also, I could move the Lions up, but if they win this week, I will definitely move them up. So this is our top 5 this week. Last week it was again the Bills, the Packers, the Rams, the Chargers, and the Bucks. The Eagles have moved from the second seed to the one spot in 1 through 5. Here, the 1 through let me double check. The 1 through 6 or the 6 through 10 last week was the Eagles, Seahawks, Colts, Bengals, Cardinals. I have to because the Seahawks did win. They destroyed the Saints. They will be more likely sitting comfortably at 6. The Packers, even though they lost to the Browns, will sit at 7. I don't think that's going to drop them much. The 49ers had a really good win against the Cardinals. They outplayed them. So I got to put them here at 8. At 9, I have to put Detroit because Detroit's slowly moving up. And at 10, I have to, because they bounced back this week, I'm putting the Vikings at 10. So that is our top 10. Our top 10 is Eagles at 1, Bills at 2, Chargers at 3, Rams at 4, Bucks at 5.
Where are you putting the Colts at?
The Colts, I'm putting them at 11.
Okay.
Because they will definitely move in the top 10 if they beat
the Rams.
the Rams this week. So again, the Eagles at 1, Bills at 2, Chargers at 3, Rams at 4, Bucks at 5, Seahawks at 6, Packers at 7, 49ers at 8, Detroit at 9, and Vikings at 10. Yes, the 49ers are technically 3-0 right now, but I need to see a little bit more. Now they don't have Nick Bosa, but they're getting Brock Purdy back this week.
Colts are 3-0 too.
Yeah, but the Colts beat 2 of those 3 games. They beat really bad teams.
I mean, you could argue the
Philly's
Vikings
3-0.
did the same thing.
So
Yeah.
Philly, Tampa, and Colts are the only 3 teams in the NFL with undefeated records and no turnovers.
Yeah, because Baker almost threw 3 picks in that Atlanta game, but the fucking defenders couldn't hold on to it, which we did again.
Yeah, we have no turnovers on offense.
We did it again. We did it again against the fucking Panthers. All right, so now so at 12, I have to put no, I'm not gonna put the Chicago Bears. I'm gonna put the Jaguars because the Jaguars did have a good game against the Texans. They bounced back. They were able to hold on. The Cardinals, no, the Cardinals have lost lost that pretty bad. The Commanders, I'm going to put here, even though the Commanders are going to be once again without Jaden Daniels, and it looks like they're going to be without Terry McLaurin and Noah Brown. So they're coming really disadvantaged. So Atlanta has an opportunity to win this week. I don't think they will. Mariota's going to have a revenge game. We'll get into those predictions in a minute. But now we have, all right, so we have 14 and 15 left. I have to go, I think I can't put I got to put the Ravens here. I don't think they're if they lose again this week, which I think they will, because Lamar can't beat Patrick Mahomes, especially not in Kansas City. Kansas City will move up into the top 15 if they win this week. And then finally, rounding out the top 15, I got to go to the Cardinals because I feel like.
Oh yeah, because that's also the first time that either team will go 1-3 with their respective QBs.
Exactly. And then when the Ravens missed the playoffs that 1 year, Lamar Jackson got hurt at the beginning of the season. Here at 16, I have to put the Chiefs, even though they beat up on the Jets.
Got to put the Broncos.
Got to put the Broncos here, and I expect them to bounce back this week when we get into our Monday night bore matchups.
Oh, we totally forgot about the Steelers. Yeah, they're just sitting there too. I forgot about that.
Steelers bounce back. I'm still keeping them in the top 20 because I still need to see a little bit more from that defense. It felt like the Patriots were able to move the ball down the field still. They just couldn't find the end zone. It was a step into the right direction for the Steelers after giving up back-to-back weeks where they gave up over 30 points. Here at 19, is it 18? 18, I got to put
You doing the Bears? You doing the Bengals? Nope. Yep.
I got to do the Bears. I got to do the Bears here, and then at 20, I'm going to put Atlanta. I don't think they dropped from the I think 15. I think they were 15 last week. Yeah, they were 14th over. They were 14th on the power ranking. I'm dropping them because it was a huge.
Go on.
It was a huge loss. Hold on. It was a huge loss, but I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna hinder them for the rest of the season. Atlanta still has a very easable schedule down the stretch. Carolina is a divisional opponent, and if you look at it, the last 2 weeks, Carolina has shut out Arizona and Atlanta through 5 quarters. So let's not pretend like Carolina's defense hasn't done their job the last 5 quarters. I do expect the Falcons to bounce back this week. Now, will that turn into a win? I do not know, but I expect a better performance this week against the Commanders.
Marcus Mariota revenge game.
I know it's a Mariota revenge game, but I do expect a better performance from Atlanta. There's no way it could get any worse than that. That was by far the worst game I've seen Atlanta play in a very long time. So Atlanta is in the top. They've fallen down to the top 20. At 21, I'm moving the Panthers up.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Panthers will go here. I've got the Bengals
Browns
here.
should probably move up as well. I just think with that Packers win.
Browns will move up. I think last week they were. Last week I had them as one of the worst teams. I had them second worst team, or they were the 27th team. So here, I got them moving up. I still think even in defeat, the Patriots deserve to be here. And then,
honestly, apparently, fleas can develop.
There's a cat going crazy, or is that your daughter?
Nope.
I got to put the Texans here. Even in defeat, the Texans didn't look too bad. So I think that, like I said, we said last week, even if the Texans lose to the Jags, I feel like they're not that danger of missing the playoffs because they're probably the best 0-3 team. So I got to put them at 25.
Who's the best 3-0 team?
0-3 team.
Oh, my bad. I misheard that.
Then
Who do you think's the best 3-0 team right now?
The Eagles.
Why is that?
Because they're the deepest team right now.
Deepest? In what?
Defensive line, receiving, offensive line, running back. I just feel like they're the most
Philly's
complete.
Loaded.
Philly's the most complete team. Honestly, if you think
Tampa has the most injuries of every 3-0 team right now.
Even when you're healthy, I still think the Eagles are slightly better than you guys because they have a better defensive line. You guys have a better secondary than them. I'll give you that.
And
You
guess
have a
who we play in Tampa this week?
yeah,
Guess who we play in Tampa this week?
and you're not fully healthy. You're missing. You don't have Mike Evans. You don't have Chris Godwin. You still don't
Well,
have
they
Tristan
might
Wirfs.
have Chris Godwin.
Actually,
thought he wasn't
Chris
playing.
Godwin was just announced today as a starter.
Oh,
Wirfs
is he?
was just announced today as a starter. They're
Was
both
he?
healthy.
You
Baker also announced healthy, by the way.
When did he get hurt?
Remember, he
Baker?
had like a pec injury or
The
something.
Texans
like that.
game
No, that was his quad.
to back up and just to talk shit to
I think they also listed his pectoral though, if I
was
remember
it
correctly.
pectoral? I don't know about
Car-
that.
and
I
then
know
and
he,
Gardner,
rolled his ankle.
C.J. Gardner
there you
Johnson
go, that
decided to talk shit, and then it instantly fucking lit a fire under Baker, and he stood right up like nothing happened.
Yep.
All right, so
Yep.
here I gotta go. Jets had
Put
a
the
good performance.
Cowboys.
You
Oh,
want
you
Cow-
want to put the Jets?
Yeah, I think the
Okay.
Jets had a better performance than the Cowboys. I think the Dolphins had a better performance than the Cowboys. I think the Raiders had a
Damn.
better performance than the Cowboys.
Damn.
I think the Titans had a better performance than the Cowboys.
Oh man.
And then I think the
Giants.
Giants had a better performance than the Cowboys. But I
Saints.
think the
Oh, come
Cowboys
on.
the Cowboys had a better performance than the Saints. I arguably think the Saints could be the worst team. These are the four worst teams in the league right now. The Titans,
Woo!
Giants,
Oh, but-
Cowboys,
okay,
Saints.
I'm about to say if the Titans were not up there in that top four, I'd about to say you're lying.
These are the four.
Woo!
These are arguably the four worst teams
Yeah.
in the NFL. These four teams
If
could be
Raiders
fighting.
just had a damn line and a decent, better quarterback,
Well,
they'd
Gino hasn't
easily
been
be
too
in top
terrible. I don't even
20.
think that game was necessarily on Gino. I think that Raiders defense was kind of disappointing.
You knew right away when let me save that. You knew right away when Deebo Samuel returned that punt return or that kickoff return that it was gonna be ugly. So yeah, that is our power rankings for week 3. Again, Philly in first, Saints at 32. I don't think this is going to.
Woo!
I don't think this is gonna change this week. We'll get into why. So let's get into
Are you
the
saving
predictions.
this time?
Yeah, I saved it. I already
Okay.
I saved it last time. I just reset it. I didn't realize. I forgot to look at the power rankings, but it's fine. I have it saved. So when we redo it next week, when we do week 4 power rankings, I'll keep it up when we start it. All right, so let's kick it off.
Also, I wanna when the NFL announces their pound ranking on Tuesday, I'm gonna get a screenshot of it and I wanna compare it to ours.
oh, it's probably
next time
gonna
we do
it's
this.
probably gonna be way worse. It's probably gonna be way different than ours. They're probably ranking people that only lost a game still in the top 5. By the way, my Atlanta jersey finally fucking came after almost 2 months of ordering it.
Boo.
They waited. They were like, they gotta confirm his number for it to be shipped out 2 to 4 weeks later. It's like 4 weeks into the season. How long do you need to know what his number is? Jesus Christ! All right, let's kick this off with an early.
Wait, what jersey? Who is it?
James Pierce Jr. I got it because I wanted to get him. Even
Why
though
do I know that name?
as much as Jordan wants to groan, I love
He
James
played for
Pierce
the
Jr.
Jags.
No, he played for the. He was our draft pick this
Want
year.
to groan? I'm not groaning at all.
You told me not to get it, and I wanted to get it. I wanted to get it badly because I think he's going to be excellent for us. We just
Well,
got to play him.
do you have a Bijan jersey yet?
No, that's my next one to get.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I want to get that one. I want to get that one next.
No,
I
no,
do
no,
wanna get
okay.
that one next.
I want to know your guys' answer. Who do you think's the best running back in the NFC South right now? Bucky Irvin or Bijan Robinson?
Bijan.
Bijan. It's not even close. It's Bijan.
Oh my god, bro.
When Atlanta
I
uses.
knew you guys don't watch fucking games. Bucky Irvin's literally
What?
leading
I watch
fucking
every
stats in
game
the
every
NFC
week.
South
What are
for
we
running
talking
back.
about?
Because Atlanta doesn't use Bijan. The one game they used Bijan, he almost had 200 yards against the Vikings.
Also,
Get out of
I
here,
wanted
dude.
to add, Bucky Irvin wasn't announced starter till week 13 of the NFL season last year as a rookie, and was splitting snaps with Rashad White for majority of the season till then.
All right.
And
let's-
still had the same exact stats as Bijan Robinson, who was starter from day one.
Bijan
Just
splits
saying.
with Tyler Algier.
If Bucky literally had,
Yeah,
if Bucky
remember,
had the same
he
amount of
shares
snaps
carries
as
with
fucking
Tyler
Bijan
Algier
did,
as
he
well.
would have way more yards.
You
So
don't-
Bijan could have had better numbers even even the one he had.
You do
Bijan
realize
had more snaps, same yards, same TDs as
'Cause they
Bucky,
don't-
who had less snaps, same yards.
we
same
don't
TDs.
use Bijan on the goal line. We use Tyler Algier because he's more of a power back. He can punch it in. That's why. And honestly, that's the better choice. Tyler Algier should be used on the goal line because he can get in the
That's
end zone.
irrelevant to what I'm saying.
You literally just said he had the same amount of touchdowns.
Yes, same TDs.
because they
Bucky.
used Tyler Algier on the goal line.
We use Rashad White on third downs and goal line. What's
All
your
right,
point?
anyways, let's get into the 9:30 o'clock game.
Bucky's only on first and
Vikings,
second downs.
Steelers,
That's it.
Viking and
He's not playing on
Steelers.
third downs.
Viking and Steelers are playing in Dublin. Vikings are also playing in London next week against the Browns. Boys, should we? I don't know. This one could be a toss-up because the
Give me
Vikings.
the Steelers.
Do you think the Steelers?
Yeah.
Okay. Jordan's taking the Steelers here.
Carson Wentz
Wait.
versus the Steelers defense, or is it JJ McCarthy coming back this week?
No, he's gonna be out for at least 3 weeks.
Okay, yeah. Carson Wentz versus the Steelers defense. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, but it's also
Wait, wasn't
Aaron
this
Rodgers
backup
versus
versus backup this game right here?
No, it's Aaron Rodgers versus Carson Wentz. That was last week. Jake
Oh,
Browning
okay.
versus Carson Wentz. All right, Cody,
Yep,
who you
there you
taking?
go, that one. All right. I'm gonna have to go with Steelers because I
You go
think Mike
Steelers?
Tomlin and Aaron Rodgers, that team is gonna find a way to win because Mike Tomlin just does not fucking have a
I
losing
want to
season.
point this out. I want to point this out. This is the game that Jordan Addison does return. So
I still don't think that plays. I mean, sure, he could have a couple of receptions where you obviously still have to cover. And
Who's Jordan? Oh wait, is that the Vikings second?
yeah, second best
Larry,
receiver,
wide
Jordan
receiver?
Addison.
yeah, him and both JJ combined for almost 4,000 yards last year, or was it more than that? 8,000 yards? No, how
I
many
think
yards?
he needs one game to at least kind of acclimate
don't know.
himself again, and then he'll be back to his self. I don't think this is the game though.
But
He's-
he doesn't have a competent QB thrown to him, so like,
Well, Carson Wentz is not that bad.
well, oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. I forgot
but
Carson Wentz.
let's not forget
Carson
he did
Wentz,
just play
that-
the
that-
Bengals defense. So let's be careful about how we view Carson Wentz right now.
Honestly, if this, yeah, you're right. But I mean, Carson Wentz has proven that he can be a competent quarterback. I mean, the Eagles, I still think they win the Super Bowl with Carson Wentz. I mean, that team was so good. Carson Wentz was having an MVP like season.
Well, remember they won the Super
Until
Bowl
his
with Nick
injury,
Foles
yeah.
of all people. So I think they could have won with just about anybody at quarterback there.
Yeah, but I feel like Carson Wentz, he was having an MVP. It's the same with Derek Carr. The year Matt Ryan won it, Derek Carr would have won MVP if he didn't get hurt. I think Carson Wentz would have won MVP if he didn't get hurt.
So
Um,
wait, hold on. Jordan, you think Nick Foles would have done exactly the same thing as Carson Wentz that season?
What
No,
are you
he's
talking
saying
about?
he's talking about playoffs. He's talking about playoffs.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Oh,
it.
playoffs.
They
Okay.
could
I'm
have
sorry,
had
I was
anybody.
just
being
seeing
a
if you were talking
quarterback,
about the
and
regular season.
Probably
Okay.
would have won it.
I'm gonna agree with you guys. I'm going Steelers here. But if that Steelers defense of 2 out of the last weeks shows up, the Vikings are gonna win this game. I'm sorry. I trust the Vikings defense way more than I trust Pittsburgh right now, and that's really weird because Pittsburgh. Is
But
always,
see, that's the difference. I trust Pittsburgh's offense way more than I trust Vikings offense. So
yeah, but I mean Pittsburgh Vikings defense did score like 3 touchdowns last week. So if Aaron Rodgers isn't careful, that could prove to be disastrous.
I just think the Steelers are better prepared to win a kind of grinded out game. And I
Yeah.
think that's kind of what this is going to be. It's not going to be a high scoring, ridiculous, 30-30 kind of score. It's going to be more like a 20-13 kind of ugly score. And it's going to come down to, which quarterback can make the play.
the last 2-minute drive.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's get into the next game. Commanders Falcons. This is
Still without Jaden Daniels, right?
still without Jaden Daniels. They will not be with Terry McLaurin either. So it is the Debo Samuels show. The Falcons are still without AJ Terrell too. So
And it's in Washington, right?
no, it's in Atlanta.
Oh, it is?
So this is a tricky one to pick, but I'm gonna go with my gut, and I do think Atlanta bounces back, but they lose this game.
Well, I'm going with the Falcons, man. I do think. Yeah, I thought it was at Washington
No,
originally,
no, it's in
but
Atlanta.
it is in Atlanta. They just got their asses beat. I think this is situation where kind of people are going to look at the Commanders and say, well, Marcus looked pretty good against the Raiders defense, and all the money's going to kind of go that way. I like Michael Penix to bounce back at home. I think they're going to run the ball with Bijan a lot, try and
Well,
play the possession game.
I also look at this after week 1 against the Bucks. They said they were going to run the ball better. They ran the ball better against the Vikings. After week 3, they said they're going to throw the ball better. I have expectation that Michael Penix might have a very good game in the air. Drake London should be fully healthy now. Darnell Mooney should be fully healthy. Because remember, they were still banged up the last 2 weeks. Darnell Mooney just came back week 2. So his assignments aren't there. And I do think this could be the game. The Kyle Pitts had a great game against the Commanders last time he played. Kyle Pitts has looked. He's looked better. He's looked a lot better this season than he did last year and the years before. He is wide open, and Penix is not afraid to throw him the ball, as evident as I think almost every game now for the first 2 weeks he's gotten at least 6 balls thrown his way, whereas before he would only get maybe 2 or 3 balls thrown his way. So Penix is keeping his word that he's going to get Penix or Pitts the ball. I do think, like I said, I do think they bounce back. I just think the Commanders have had our number the last 5 years, but I could say the same thing for the Vikings and the Cowboys. And Atlanta beat the Cowboys last year, and they beat the Vikings this year. I would not be shocked if Atlanta turns around and wins this game. I still think even with Jaden Daniels, I think Atlanta could have won this game. It just I don't trust this offense. I don't trust this offense. That's my biggest fear right now. I trust the defense. The defense did its job against Carolina. If you look at majority of all touchdowns that were scored, one was off a pick six. The other 2 were off of terrible missed field goals, putting the Panthers in very good field position. And Atlanta still held it. And the thing that scares me is there's no A.J. Terrell. A.J. Terrell was not there. I think if A.J. Terrell was in the game last week, I don't think McMillan has that amazing game. He doesn't have that amazing catch. I think Terrell shuts him down. And Atlanta, they missed him. They missed him in the secondary, and it showed. But they still got it. They still were able to put pressure on Bryce. It just felt like Penix was just not prepared, and that's what scares me. Like if this offense could get going, we're a dangerous team. We are. If this offense could get their head out of their ass, we're a fucking dangerous team. I don't trust Zach Robinson. He is the fucking problem, and I wish Raheem Morris would do what he did last year. He admitted that Lake was a terrible fucking defensive coordinator. As much as I didn't like the original signing of Jeff Ulbrich, or the hiring of Jeff Ulbrich as our defensive coordinator, I love it. He brings intensity. He brings what we need. Our defense is pressured. It's the 3rd most pressured from the blitz that we haven't had that in 5 years. And like I said, as long as they continue playing the young kids, the rookies, they're going to get better. They're getting better and better and better. The more Walker and Pierce Jr. play, the more pressure they're getting at the quarterback. Pierce Jr. almost had 3 sacks again this week. So I can't blame the defense. I'm blaming this as 100% on the offense. And the funny thing is, we outgained Carolina. We just couldn't finish. So, in my opinion, I think Carolina also has a better secondary than the Commanders. And I honestly think they have a better defensive line. I don't trust the Commanders' defense whatsoever, but I'm still picking the Commanders because they just have our number. There's just teams that have the Atlanta Falcons number, and the Commanders are one of them. Like, we haven't beaten the Commanders since Kirk Cousins was their quarterback. Think about that. Cody, who are you going with? Cody?
Yep.
I don't think he.
Yep.
Did he hear us?
Yep.
Cody. We lost Cody.
Oh, I can hear Cody, but you can't.
No,
Marcus?
I can't hear him. I can't hear Cody.
Oh shit.
What do you say?
I think he said Falcons. Did you say Falcons, Cody? Hello? I think his mic is muted. It's showing his thing muted, so I'm confused.
He might be away from the computer. All right, so
He did say something to me though, so I'm confused. Oh. I think he's gonna come back. I think he just
Yeah. So we'll get his predictions in a minute. So let's move on to the next one. The next one is it's a real one. We got Mr. Jackson Dart talking shit about Justin Herbert's fiance. Cody. He decided to go on Twitter and talk about her. You know what that means? That usually means the team that he doesn't.
Hello?
The team that he
Oh, he's
doesn't.
back. There we go.
Okay, Cody, who'd you pick?
All right, sorry, I picked the Falcons.
Okay, you want to tell me why?
Because they don't have Jaden Daniels, they don't have Terry McLaurin, and I do not believe in Deebo Samuel one bit. Did not believe him when he was with the Niners. Still do not believe him when he's with the Commanders without Jaden Daniels.
Okay. So you guys are picking Falcons, which means they're probably gonna win because I picked against them, and usually when I pick against Atlanta, they fucking win.
And usually when I pick them, they win.
I did
because I picked them both times against my Bucks.
I think I picked them against the Vikings, and you guys, you guys picked them. You picked them, and they won. All right, so. Well, you only picked them against the Bucks because you guys were hurt. So now, before you came back, Cody, we made a funny joke. Jackson Dart did make a comment about Justin Herbert's fiance on.
No,
Twitter.
he didn't make a comment. He posted a picture of her.
Yeah, posted a picture
and put the caption "Game Day" underneath.
Which usually, when you do something like that, the opposing team tends to kick your team's ass, and even if he didn't do that, I still think the Chargers are the better team. I'm going Chargers here. The Chargers they could easily run away with the AFC West. This has been a long time coming. I think Justin Herbert just needed the right head coach, and he's got it in Jim Harbaugh, and he looks like an MVP candidate this season. He just looks so good, and so does Quentin Johnston, a guy that a lot of people wrote off, saying that he wasn't ever going to amount to anything, and bam, look at this season already. He's had a monster year so far in only 3 games. So I gotta go Quentin Johnston, the #1 wide receiver for the Chargers. And then there's Lad McConkey, who's also.
Oh, so you mean Keenan Allen isn't the #1 wide receiver?
Keenan Allen's also looking good too. He's looking good too, coming back to the Chargers. Who would have known? It was Chicago, not him. So Jordan, who you going with this pick?
Chicago's still doing their thing and actually doing decently.
I think.
Yeah, when it comes to Quentin Johnston, it went from stone hands to look at those hands, man. He can't drop the football now.
Wait, is he looking like Chris Godwin's first 3 years in the NFL? Is he looking like Chris Godwin's first 3 years in the NFL?
Probably worse.
Yeah, definitely worse.
Chris Godwin, in Chris Godwin's first 3 years, he was not dropping any balls at all, is what I mean.
No. Oh, yeah, like his first 3, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, in the first 3 years, but now Chris Godwin's just dropping balls.
Let's just get out of this way. I know Jordan's picking the Chargers.
Yeah, I like the Chargers in this matchup. I don't have any bit of confidence with the Giants at all, especially with Jackson Dart making his first start against them.
We kind of predicted Jackson Dart would start around.
Yeah.
Do you even need my pick after what I said about them last week?
No, we know you're picking the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm rooting against the fucking Giants all year this year.
Yes,
I was absolutely pissed about that game.
I do think Jackson Dart will look good in this game. I just don't think the Giants are a good football team. They don't have it's Malik Neighbors and Scabby.
Play Winston. Goddamn.
I think he's hurt. I don't even.
No, he's not.
Jackson Dart's
he's not actually hurt.
Jackson Dart's the future, though. So
that's what confused me. Why are you going to sit there and say he's hurt when he's not actually hurt?
So I mean, Jackson Dart was gonna start eventually, anyways. Cody,
Yeah.
You knew even if they started Winston, Winston was probably gonna go maybe 2 games, and then they put in Dart after that. I just feel like just fucking who cares? Just put Jackson Dart in there. The
I
season's
just want
already
Winston to
awash.
come back to Tampa. Dead ass.
I do feel like this season we will see this pick for the Giants in the first round. We will see them pick another wide receiver to pair with Malik Neighbors. They have their running back of the future. Scabadoo looked really good against the Cowboys. I don't know what he looked like against the Chiefs. Scabadoo, baby.
Scabadoo.
Scabadoo. It's a great name. It is a great name.
Man, after his college season, I told everybody, I was like, this kid ain't second place for no reason. He's gonna be something in the NFL. Him and Genty both.
I told Commanders fans, I said they gotta draft this kid. You pair him with fucking Jaden Daniels, but I like the guy.
Terry McLaurin.
And Terry McLaurin, but the Giants got him before they even got a chance to get him. So
yeah.
I do think, like I said, they have the running back. Scatterbo is their running back. So against the Chiefs, he went 60 yards on 10 touches, 1 touchdown. That's not bad. He was averaging 60 yards. So Commanders, he didn't look too good, but he only had 2 touches. And then
I mean, you got to give it to the Giants. So Scabadoo, it isn't a bad pick after Barkley left. So
yeah, I know.
Not a bad pick at all.
It's not a bad pick. Like he is very good. He's very versatile and.
Maybe if they would have just used him at the goal line, they would have actually had a chance of winning that game.
I told you guys that was going to be a shit game. I told you guys that was going to be a shit game. You didn't want to believe me. I said I didn't even watch the game. I said it was going to be 9-6 majority of the game, and it was. Till the Chiefs realized, fuck it, what the hell are we doing? We're playing the Giants. So let's get into the next game where this should also be an easy one. We got the Texans and the Titans. I'm just going to move everyone over. There's no way in hell the Titans are winning this game. The Titans.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm not going to say no way, but I agree with you that the Texans need to win this game. It's a need at this point.
And I do think they will win this game.
Titans have how many wins this season?
None.
Texans have 1, right?
No,
None.
they have not won a single game.
Oh shit.
I think Houston bounces back. I do think they get this win.
Well, it's a divisional opponent. I'm not going to count Cam Ward out.
Yeah,
I'm not counting the Titans out.
I'll give you that, but the Titans are just not a good football team.
Texans need this. They
Texans need this
really
more.
need this. And
I think the Texans will win this game. I think they'll get a win here, and this is when they're going to start stringing some wins. Because I think they play some. Yeah, well, they got the Ravens next week, but even then, that's a winnable game. The way the Ravens,
especially the Ravens defense.
The way the Ravens look, I mean, and then the Texans play the Seahawks.
But see, Texans didn't even look bad against the Bucks, or Bucks just don't look bad.
They
at
haven't
all.
looked.
I don't know how to view it.
They haven't looked bad at all. All 3 games, they've looked good. It's just they just.
I'm going to say it. Their offense has been the biggest reason that they've probably lost pretty much all these games. It's been very disappointing.
And I'm gonna say this right now. No offense to Nick Chubb, he's not Joe Mixon. He's not Joe Mixon.
No, he's not. No.
Nick Chubb is a great running back, but when he was in Cleveland, he was him. But now that he's off of Cleveland, it just the Houston Texans miss Joe Mixon badly.
Here's the difference. Cleveland Browns have a top 5 O-line. Texans don't. So how are you going to view it now?
I mean, if you look at it. Look at this. They lost 14-9 to the Rams, 20-19 to the Buccaneers, and 17-10 to the Jaguars. They're only giving up the most they've given up is 20 points.
So I'm saying the defense has been tremendous.
But my only gripe with the defense is they aren't able to finish the game. They aren't able to finish the game off.
And in the NFL, you have to go all 4 quarters. So
yeah. So
but when your
Texans,
offense isn't scoring, I mean, how much can you really ask of your defense when they're not stringing drives together, they're not scoring points.
I'm sorry, but they had Baker to dead right, all right, and they let him slip out of their grips. Okay, all they had to do.
But again, that was another game where the offense.
Yeah, because they actually had 2 defenders right there,
and they let him get
arm
through.
grasp of them at the same exact time, and he still got out.
Speaking of the Buccaneers, let's transition to our next game. The Bucks are playing the Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles. The
This is
two
where,
luckiest teams in the NFL right now.
and I think
So I had some great news and some bad news. You guys already know majority of it. The great news that you actually don't know, or at least I don't think you guys know yet, is Emeka Ibuka is named starting wide receiver against
yes,
Philadelphia.
yes, because Mike Evans will not be. He'll be out for what, 6 weeks?
Yeah, and this will be Chris Godwin's first game since like mid-season last year.
Didn't you
So-
guys lose another offensive lineman outside of Worth? I thought you guys lost one this week.
I think
Was
so.
it- Might be Cody.
I think it was. I think it was
Maybe.
It was either your
Cody
center or
Mock?
one of your tackle. I don't know which one it was.
Yeah, then it's Cody Mock. We lost Cody.
This Eagles defense will be a real test for you guys this week.
But like I said, we're getting worse back, so we're gonna readjust our whole entire O line now.
But how is he gonna look after coming back from injury? That is the
That's
biggest
the
question.
big issue.
I
And
think
right now in practice, he's looking great.
he's looking great. So
From what Todd Bowles has been saying.
I'm still.
That's against my own team, so I'm not gonna say anything. We have to wait until we see against Philadelphia, who's
You're not- yeah,
defending
you're not-
Super Bowl champs.
You're not
So.
you're not doing you're not practicing against the Eagles, who have, in my opinion, a much better.
Actually,
defensive
we
line.
practiced against Eagles today.
Did you? Okay.
Yep,
All right, I'm
because
still going Eagles.
they came in yesterday. They flew in yesterday to acclimate with the Heat
I
because we're playing in Tampa.
I think
So
I think Tampa Bay is a good team. I still think the Eagles are the better team, though. I think the Eagles are the defending champions for a reason. We are still, the only thing that concerns me is we still have not seen the best of the offense of the Eagles. I think that will continue to
boring.
struggle. But the Eagles' defense is fully healthy. The last few times the Eagles have played the Bucs, the Eagles who are not healthy. Remember when they played they played the Buccaneers 2 years ago in the playoffs. They were completely decimated. They were completely decimated, and the Bucs.
no, that was last year.
No, was it? I thought it was in the playoffs.
It's
too,
2024.
They were hurt going in that game too against
Yep,
the Bucs.
it was 2024. Or no, that was against man. No, it was.
Yeah, no, it was 2023.
It was the
23. Yeah, it
playoffs.
was 23 because no, we lost to Commanders last year.
Yep,
I forgot
yep.
against Jacob.
Yeah. So because the Eagles just won the Super
Never
Bowl.
mind.
Eagles just won the Super Bowl. So obviously
Yeah.
they went into that game completely decimated, and they did not have anybody.
Yeah, that's
anybody
pretty good.
important. And the
Because
Bucs.
it was the same year we lost to the Cowboys, right?
No, you lost to the Lions. You lost to the Lions.
Was it? Oh yeah, it was
Division.
Lions. That's
'Cause
right.
the Cowboys lost to the
Fucking
Packers,
me.
and the Packers lost to the 49ers, and the 49ers beat the Lions. After the Lions are up by like fucking 20 points. So I gotta go Eagles here because, like I said, even last year the Eagles were still pretty banged up when they played you guys. This is the first time the Eagles have played the Bucs in a long time where they're fully healthy, and the roles are technically reversed, where the Bucs are limping a little bit. They're getting guys back, but they're still not fully healthy. I gotta go Eagles here. I think Eagles are still my pick to be the best team in the NFC right now. I do think the Bucs are right behind them. I think it's the Rams, Bucs, and Eagles are the three best teams in the NFC. But I'm going with the Eagles here because I feel like the Eagles are just the better team. Overall, they're just the better team. The Bucs, the thing that really scares me about the Bucs is the one thing that the Eagles struggle, which the Bucs don't have to worry about this week, is the pass. The Jets, Tyrod Taylor, torched your guys' secondary last week, but like I said, it's the one
Did
thing
he?
the Eagles. He in the first.
I don't
the
think he
second
even
half.
had 200 yards.
No, I mean when I'm torching, what I mean he had like big plays, like big explosive plays.
Oh.
You can still have big explosive plays and still have under 200 yards. I mean, look at Atlanta. I mean, actually no, Bryce Young didn't even have explosive plays. He still had like, but you get my drift. Like you can still have like a 40-yard pass. Like
And Tyrod still had 2 touchdowns in that game as well.
Yeah.
So.
But that's the good thing the Eagles or the Bucs don't have to worry about is the Eagles right now. Their passing attack is not good. It's not. But
He was literally 3 yards shy of 200.
so,
He had 48 yards rushing, so technically he had over 250 total yards. So Technically, he torched us.
So yeah, and the Bucks just did not look good against the Jets, and like they look like it was it almost became a trap game. If there wasn't a minute and 26 seconds on the clock, I do think the Bucks. If it was a little bit less than that, I think the Bucks would have lost. If I was the Jets, you can't just don't take that in. You block the field goal, take it to midfield, and then kill the clock and try to score a touchdown. You don't give Baker a minute and 26 seconds on the fucking clock to take it down to kick a field goal and expect to win. I don't know what the hell Aaron Glenn was doing dancing and shit. Like he won the game. Like there was a minute and 26 seconds left on the clock, you fucking moron. I'm going Eagles here. I do think the Eagles are the more complete team. But if the Bucks do win this game, look out. That's all I'm gonna say. Look out. They will if they win this game, they will prove they're the best team in the NFC.
And we're not even healthy.
Jordan, your pick.
This is a dangerous game simply because of Baker Mayfield. But I am going to go with Philly just because I think their defense is going to do just enough against Baker. And I do think the run game is going to be successful for Philly. Obviously, I still don't trust their passing game. They have not shown anything at all, which is why Drew Brees called them boring as shit because, unfortunately, the Philadelphia Eagles offense is boring as shit.
When you're the Super Bowl champions, you don't give a shit. Like
yeah, of course, you shouldn't give a shit, but it is boring as shit right now. And Jalen Hurts has been kind of disappointing in the passing game, but it's been enough for them to get by and win games. And I think this is another one that they can just get by because of the injuries and get a win in Tampa Bay there.
And obviously Cody's going Tampa Bay.
Hold on, I want you guys to hear why. The reason why I'm going Tampa is because, one, Tampa has controlled every single game we have played this season. From start to finish.
You guys struggle.
We've controlled the Falcons game, we've controlled the Texans game, and we controlled the Jets game.
I wouldn't say that because you guys did punt the ball 3 times to start the game.
But after that, we took over and completely.
You guys had no business winning that Atlanta game.
I'm sorry, like we beat ourselves more than you beat us. Like we couldn't, like the fact that our offense, like I said, if our offense could score, I think.
And Younghoe Koo pulling the ultimate Younghoe Koo and missing a field goal.
And I also want to sit there and say one thing.
Let's not talk about that. I don't want to talk about that.
The Eagles first half of the season, all 3 games have been atrocious, but they have came back in the second half in all 3. So,
well, from the start to finish, they were the better team than Dallas because they led that game. It was the last 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks they played but they played the Chiefs. The Chiefs are always going to be a tough game. And the Rams are arguably the 3rd best team in the NFC. So you can't really they played 2 out of 3 games pretty tough. You can say
but they're also they're playing Tampa too now. So
you can also say the same thing for Tampa because they played Atlanta and Houston the first 2 weeks, which aren't easy wins. Like Atlanta swept you guys last year.
No, trust me, I was actually expecting to lose the first 2 and then beat the Jets.
And then
especially with our injuries.
Would I be shocked if Tampa Bay wins? No, but I just feel like the Eagles are the better team. I think they should win. The Eagles should come out with a win with this game. I do think it'll be fine if Tampa Bay loses this game because they don't. I think they go into Seattle next week, and Seattle's a hit and miss. So even if the Tampa Bay Bucks lose this week, it's not like it's the end of the world. And look, no one's catching them in the NFC South. Atlanta is gonna have to win games that they shouldn't win. I mean, they could. Atlanta could go 4-2, but I don't see it happening with this fucking offense. The Bills game will determine how the Bills do against the Patriots. If the Patriots beat the Bills, Atlanta's getting their ass kicked on Monday night. I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna say it right now. If the Patriots go into Buffalo and win that game, you can kiss Monday night goodbye. Like Atlanta's not gonna have a shot at that game because there's no way in hell Buffalo's gonna take us lightly in that game. But if they beat the Patriots and they're 5-0, there's a different story because then it would be considered a trap game. But then we have to go to San Francisco, which I think is a winnable game because no Nick Bosa and Atlanta could run the ball. But Brock Purdy's back. He's back now, so that might even then he doesn't look good.
Damn.
if Atlanta finishes, if they can go 3-3 in these next 3 games, I'll be happy, because then our schedule gets a lot easier. So, but
Holy shit.
the Bucks play the Seahawks next week, so it's not really a.
No, see, I'm looking at our schedule now. I'm actually kind of scared for the next few weeks.
Oh, you do play some 3 good teams. You play the Seahawks, the 49ers, and the Lions. But then you get the Saints, the Patriots.
But then we get the Bills and the Rams.
And the Cardinals aren't playing bad either. But then you have then you have the Saints, and then look at the rest of your schedule though. Saints, Panthers,
Falcons,
Dolphins.
Panthers, Dolphins, Panthers.
So the only game out of that's tough is going to be us. Everyone else you should beat.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, like I'm not worried about the bottom half. It's the middle half right here is what the hit and miss is. That's going to determine if we make the playoff or not.
That's the only shot Atlanta has. If Atlanta can find a way to be 3-3 or 4-3 or 4-4 or 4-2, they will have a shot to catch you guys. But I just don't think with our offense we're going to do that. I mean, if we beat the Commanders, it's a start. We can go 2-2 into our bye week. We get AJ Terrell back for week 6 against the Bills. But like you said, that Bills game is going to determine how Buffalo does against the Patriots. I've been saying that for a while because the Bills, they play the Saints this week. They have the Patriots at home next week, and it's a Sunday night football game. So my point stands. They will have an extra day of rest, and then they play us Monday night. So if they lose to the Patriots on Sunday night football, can you imagine how pissed they're going to be going into Atlanta the next week? So this is, I wouldn't say this is a must-win game for the Bucks because it's not. The Bucks are 3-0. They're 1-0 in the division. They're sitting high right now. So if they lose to the Eagles, they lose to the Eagles. It's not really a bad loss.
Oh no, I'm not considering like these next 4 or 5 weeks. I'm not considering any of these bad losses at all.
You could go,
but
in my opinion,
like,
you guys could go 4-4 in your next five games, and you'll still be sitting at 7-4. So
like,
which by the way, that week we will be doing it during the week because we won't be able to do it that Saturday because we're leaving for Atlanta that night. So that
which game? When the one you go to the Bills, Seahawks, Bucks.
Week 6, we will be recording during the week.
So okay, Niners, Bucks.
So we'll be able to do the Thursday night games on the same prediction for that same week. So week 6, Thursday night, we'll be doing all with including the rest of the week. Which Jordan doesn't have to predict this week's Thursday night because he was a little pissed that he picked the Cardinals. See, he's even texted us. He's like, "See, this is why I shouldn't have picked before the game happened."
There's nothing wrong because I picked the correct team.
All right, so let's move into the next game. We have the game of the week. Obviously, the game of the week. We have 2 great teams, Super Bowl contenders, the Carolina Panthers and the New England Patriots. Jordan, let's start with you.
I'm going to go with the Patriots. I think the Panthers come back to earth a little bit this week. I think Drake May has a good performance against defense.
He hasn't looked bad. Drake May has not looked bad.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah.
All right, Cody, your pick.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I think just after Panthers had a fluke game last week, I don't know what the fuck happened. I think they're gonna try to fly high into this game, trying to pretend that there's someone else, and Patriots are gonna show them up.
Outside, they're gonna get punched in the mouth. I feel like this.
Yeah, and the Patriots are definitely gonna be punching them in the mouth.
This is Mike Vrabel. This will be Mike Vrabel style of football, which I don't think Carolina can handle. Carolina played a Falcons team that were riding high off of Minnesota.
No, and this is gonna be a Tennessee Titan Derrick Henry style type game.
Yes.
Just without Derrick Henry.
They're gonna have. Is Stevenson still their running back for the Patriots?
Yes.
So I think they'll give Stevenson the ball. The thing that Atlanta should have done against Carolina, give Bijan and Tyler Algier the ball. They refused to. I'm sorry, but Penix should not be throwing at least almost 40 attempts a game when you have fucking Bijan and Tyler Algier in your backfield. Bijan and Tyler Algier should at least be getting 25 touches a game.
Do you think he should be running a lot against my Bucks?
The Bucks are a different story. You guys have a decent to a good running game or running block,
Yeah.
running a defense. The Panthers
Run
don't.
defense, yeah.
The Panthers don't.
No. Wait, one question. We just got. He's actually
You're cutting out.
You're
active.
cutting out.
And, but he's gonna be paid for.
Cody, you're cutting out,
You're
bro.
cutting out, bad.
With the Bucks. Do you think he actually would be a decent player?
Who?
Hello?
You cut it out. Well, who you were asking about?
This better?
Yeah.
Desmond Watson? Wait, no. Yeah, Desmond Watson? I believe his name. Our new defensive tackle that we just got back after we lost or after we let him go.
I don't know.
You guys think he's
Well,
gonna be any
he's got to
good?
lose weight.
He's met
before
the
he
weight.
did.
He,
He did lose weight. He did
he
lose weight.
he's met the weight loss.
How much?
He lost
He's,
almost.
yeah, he's met it. That's why he's now active on our.
He almost lost like
team.
40 pounds.
Okay, it's a start.
He's less than that. He's lost over 40
No, I
according to Bucks.
He's like, I thought he was 390.
He was like he was like 460 going into the when we drafted him.
I thought he was fourth. No,
Or
you guys
450.
you guys signed. I think you guys signed him off.
Yeah,
for-
you signed him as an undrafted free agent. You didn't draft him.
Oh yeah.
So we all agree though the Patriots are gonna stomp the Panthers. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's move
Yeah,
on.
they're gonna do the like I said. It's gonna be Mike Vrabel's Titans style Derrick Henry's.
Speaking of slaughtering their kin. Sorry, Jordan. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. No, I'm picking Buffalo. I probably won't pick my team for the rest of the year.
This might be an ugly game. This might be an ass beating. This might be a belt to ass. The Bills are
The only positive might be the fact that the Bills defense has a couple injuries that still don't have Ed Oliver, still don't have Milano, might not have Epinesa. So they the Saints offense should at least be able to get a little something going, but Buffalo's offense should have a field day against my defense.
The Bills are going to respond after that. Even though they beat the Dolphins last week, they're going to respond, and I feel like they're going to turn around and put belt to ass to the Saints. The Saints are probably the worst team in the league. You guys are more likely going to be picking top 5 this year. Your quarterback, like I said, in the future will be either this year's draft or next year's draft. I feel like you guys might be bad next year too. You guys are a couple of seasons away from slowly turning around. I still think. Even though you do think Mike Loomis is turning it around, or not Mike Loomis.
I still want to see if we could get a new GM, but
I do think he's run his course. I do think you guys need a brand new GM. But I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. This is going to be an ass beating for greater proportions. Buffalo is home. If this was in New Orleans, I would give you guys a little bit more of a benefit of doubt and keep it close. But this is not in This is not in New Orleans. This is in Highmark Stadium, where the Bills fans they don't take no prisoners. They're gonna jump through a flaming table. They're gonna chug their beers.
Yep.
They're gonna eat their buffalo wings, and they're gonna say Buffalo all the way this time. Buffalo all the way this time against the Saints. I'm already gonna make a prediction. 50-18. The Saints
100-0.
The Saints will get 18 points, and it'll be garbage time because the Bills will be playing their third strings by the time this game is over. Cody?
Hold on.
We're going to save Jordan's pick last.
Shit's cutting out.
All right.
Am
I
I here?
already told you my prediction. We're bad.
Yeah, but I want to give you your pick last because you already.
Oh, okay.
Because it is your team, Cody.
Am I here? You guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I am going with Buffalo.
What a shocker. And then obviously.
Why would I go? I'm sorry. I'm just. Right now, the Saints are not Drew Brees type Saints. I cannot pick them.
They're not even Jameis Winston type. Saints.
No.
Even with Jameis Winston, they looked okay. This is beyond trash. This is worse than trash.
Who's even their QB?
It's Spencer Rattler, but it won't be for long. I think Tyler Shaw after this week might be the starter. I really do. If you guys play terrible even though Spencer has not looked that bad, I still think Tyler Shaw will be the starter by the end.
Tyler Shaw. Tyler Shaw will probably start the Giants game.
He might start. Even then, I don't think he's your future. I do think, like I said, your quarterback is in this year.
Wait, do you think Jackson Dart will sit there and show Tyler Show's girlfriend?
Probably not.
No, he'll show Cameron Jordan's wife.
Oh.
Now, I think that is going to probably be a couple of 0-4 teams. That might be a crazy game. That might be our first tank bowl of the season. Our first tank
Yeah, it
bowl
will
game.
be. No, it will be.
So Tree's gonna have fun with that game. So we're all picking the Bills here. Let's just move on quick because to save Jordan's pain. We have a good game here. Not really. Lions are gonna win this game, even though the like I said, the Browns defense has looked great this season. I still think the Lions. I think the Lions are proven why they're a very good fucking team. The offense has looked really good these last 2 weeks, and I think the offense is gonna look again this week. I think there's a saying that goes in Detroit. You fuck with you want to fuck with us, we're gonna put belts to ass, and I'm gonna say it again, belts to ass. That's the word of the day. Or that's the saying of the day today, folks. Belts to ass. Detroit will win this game. Cleveland will keep it close to the first half, and then Detroit will blow it away in the second half. Jordan.
I'm gonna go with the Lions. Yeah, I do think they have better luck than the Packers did.
Cody.
The Russian Browns?
Yeah.
Where?
In Detroit.
Draw lines.
No.
All right.
I don't think. Wait, could this be the game Sanders starts or no?
No, Sanders is not
They're
even.
still going Flacco.
Sanders isn't even on the. I don't even think he's gonna play this year. The way they're making it sound like.
Not from what I heard.
I think
According to their dad, he's going to be playing this season.
Man, tell Dion to shut the fuck up.
I saw a TikTok video or fucking or
it's
a
fucking
video on
TikTok.
Facebook,
It's fucking
or
TikTok.
no, a video on Facebook from the NFL or some shit like that. Talk of Dion stating, I don't remember where I fucking seen it, but it was from the NFL. Posted it.
We got our next matchup. We got the Jacksonville Duval.
Duval.
You gotta say it like Liam Cohen. The Jacksonville, the community.
Duval.
I'm going. Brock Purdy's back this week. I still don't think it's enough. I think the Jags get. Jags are not a bad football team. They're not.
Where's it at?
In Jackson. I think it's in San Francisco. So you know what? I'm gonna change my pick. I'm going San Francisco. If it was in Jacksonville, I would give Jacksonville the benefit of the doubt, but it's in San Francisco, I think.
Let me double check for you. Yeah, it's in Santa Clara.
So I'm going 49ers.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with you. Just with the fact that Brock Purdy's returning this week, and
I don't think the only one game we deferred, and that was the Falcons game. Everything else we
Yep.
agreed.
Yep.
Cody?
I am definitely going with 49ers because I high-key hate every Florida team there is that's not Tampa Bay.
Why? They're not in your division.
No,
they're not even in your conference.
They're not even in my county.
All right. Let's move on to the next one. We have actually.
No, I mean, it's not even just
a pretty
NFL.
Good game.
It's NBA, NHL.
Pretty good game.
I hate any Florida team that's not Tampa.
Pretty good game. The Rams and the Colts. I do think this is the game that Indiana Jones comes back to earth, though. The Rams, unlike Denver, though, I think the Rams have a better quarterback, and the Rams' offense is slightly better. The offense is way better than the Denver
Incorrect.
Broncos. I do think.
Oh, never mind.
I do.
I thought you were saying the Colts. I'm about to say Colts got the #1 offense.
No, I think the Rams have the better quarterback too. I think Matthew Stafford will not allow the Colts to win this game, and
That's fine.
It's in LA.
I'll give you one player on the Colts, and his name is not Indiana Jones.
Jonathan Taylor.
Yes, sir. He is the #1 rusher right now in the NFL.
Matthew Stafford and
yards
Devontae Adams have been
and touchdowns.
clicking like PB and J. I'm just gonna
I
say it
don't
now.
think I don't think the Rams defense is gonna stop Jonathan Taylor.
The Rams don't have a bad defense.
No,
They have
they
a-
don't. The
they have a
Rams
good-
don't. But
They have a good run
it's not-
defense
there's
too.
No, this is no diss to the Rams at all. Again, I just don't see the Rams defense stopping Jonathan Taylor. It's no diss. Jonathan Taylor is currently the #1 running back in the NFL. He's just destroying any team he's playing right now. Like,
What team did he play that has a good run defense? Denver does not have a good run defense. They have a good secondary. That is their strongest suit is their secondary. The
and
Rams
they couldn't even stop the pass
The Rams have both. They have a very good secondary and they have a very good run defense. They're arguably the second best run defense in the league,
behind the Bucks.
behind the Bucks and the Eagles. Eagles have a very good run
Yeah,
defense.
but the
too.
Eagles up there too. They're top 3.
This
all
is
three
the
of 'em.
first team that the Colts have played all season that have a very good run defense. I'm
But-
sorry. They're also playing. This is the first team they're playing that has an actual quarterback that can outplay Daniel Jones. Bo Nix is still young. Cam Ward's fucking trash right now. Right now he's trash because he has no receivers. And
He was trash in Miami. He
and
gave
fucking-
up on Miami.
and Tua sucks. Tua sucks. I'm sorry, he's not this great
Yeah, no,
quarterback
he's
that
not good.
fucking
Not good.
Dolphins fans want to keep saying he is. He's not.
Let him go.
Rams are winning.
I
this
blame the
game.
concussions, not gonna lie.
I think Rams are the better team. The Rams are Super Bowl contender. The Colts are not. The Colts are eventually going to fall from cloud 9. I think this is the week they do. Jordan?
I'm with you. I like the Rams in this game. I do think this could be a potential trap game
It could be.
to where the Colts could pull it off.
Hold
But I think-
on.
But I do like the Rams in this spot
I think they
against a
respond
team that's
too.
had a lot of hype.
I do think they
That's
respond
been
too.
undefeated.
I gotta say
And
that.
you definitely want to rebound from that choke performance you just had against Philly. So I like them in this spot against the Colts.
Had they beaten Philadelphia, I think I'd be singing a different tune. I think it would be a trap game. They would be because they should have beaten Philadelphia, to be honest. They had the game won.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is a game where I think they respond. They come back. Sean McVay hates losing, especially when games like they lost last week. They will respond. Sean McVay's still a top 5 head coach in my opinion. He's been to 2 Super Bowls. He's won 1. He's proven that he's a top. He's taken 2 different quarterbacks to the Super Bowl. Not many head coaches can say that. So
We took Jared Goff to the Super Bowl?
yeah, the year they lost. Remember the worst Super Bowl in the last.
Oh,
20
Patriots,
years.
yes.
Yeah, that
I
Super
totally
Bowl
forgot
should have
about
never
it.
happened.
You shut the fuck up, Jordan.
No,
Shut
it
the
should have
fuck
never
up.
happened. It
Shut
should have
the
been
fuck up.
till
It
you
should have
Shut
just
the
been
now
fuck
Chiefs
up.
Saints. It should have been Patrick Mahomes versus Drew Brees.
Shut
That was
the
the robbery.
It was out of
Shut
my
the-
head
was-
for
oh,
a
that was-
reason.
that was right, Patrick. Well, Patrick Mahomes, that wasn't his fault. They were offsides. That was on.
The 2018 no call, the pass interference, the no call.
No, not the Saints. I'm talking about the Saints.
I know. You're
Saints
talking about
should've
the Chiefs. I get that. The offsides call.
the offside call made that. You can't really say the Chiefs should have been there when the Chiefs were offsides. Like if they were onsides, they
No,
got
it was
the Super Bowl.
cheeky as hell, man. It was cheeky. I'm
All
sorry.
right, Cody, we know where you're going. You're going fucking Colts. Just
Yep.
don't even explain. All right, let's move on to next game. Our next game is. Oh,
Well, I mean, I already explained it to you why earlier.
It's because you're not going to pick against the Colts until proven otherwise. You said that last week. All right, guys, we
Yeah.
have a potential Super Bowl 60.
I can't pick
Matchup.
against them. I
We
just
have a
can't.
Super Bowl 60 matchup, guys. The Las Vegas Raiders and the Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears. I'm going Bears here. I don't think the Raiders are a good team. I don't. Chicago's offense actually looked good for once. It was against the Cowboys, but the Raiders also have just a bad defense as the Cowboys. I'm going Bears here. I think Bears improved to 2-2. Raiders are just not a good football team.
I'm with you on it. Caleb Williams finally opened my eyes and finally said, "Hey, I can play football." And I think he looks really good here against the Raiders defense that really struggled against Marcus Mariota.
Caleb Williams
yeah,
plays a similar game too, if you think about
yeah,
it.
yeah. So I like them in that game for sure.
Cody's take. Tell me, you got a clean sweep, Cody. Come on.
Oh, no, unfortunately, you do not.
Why? Why would you even take the
Ashton
Raiders?
Genty.
He has no O line, and the Bears have a good run.
And Bears don't have a good run defense.
They have a good
For
defense
one.
though.
I don't care. They don't have a good run defense. I get Genty does not have a fucking run line. I get that. But this is Genty we're talking about. This man isn't small. He is not small at all. He is just a little bit smaller than Derrick Henry, about the size of Saquon Barkley, just a little bit more power. I think he's gonna bulldoze over some fucking linebackers on the Bears, and I think he's gonna come out and get 2 touchdowns, about 120 yards, and he's actually gonna show out for once.
220 yards.
Stop.
Oh,
120,
no.
100,
Stop it. Please
120,
stop.
One point. Okay, one. Even then, I still think that's a good
122
but-
touchdowns.
All right.
I think he's gonna show up.
Let's move on before Cody digs himself a bigger hole.
I've been at no.
the
I
next
think
matchup-
I think he meant
understand.
20 yards.
This goes back to fucking last year. This goes back to college days.
the
I
next
was
matchup.
a Genty fan.
The next matchup.
last year.
Keep digging your hole. Keep digging your hole on your own time. The next matchup, which should be the Sunday night football game again. The Chiefs and Eagles should have been Sunday night. This game should be Sunday night. Ravens and Chiefs. This will be a game where the loser will be the first time in their career 1-3. And sadly, I'm sorry, but Ravens fans, I'm going Chiefs. I don't think Lamar just can't beat Patrick Mahomes, regular season or postseason. Mahomes has his number, but Mahomes can say that with a lot of quarterbacks, except for Josh Allen, who has his number in the regular season but can't beat him in the postseason. Mahomes owns a lot of quarterbacks, and the only quarterback that can say that he really doesn't own is Tom Brady, because Tom Brady has physically beat him twice in the playoffs.
Three. Wait.
Twice. He beat him twice. He beat him in the AFC Championship game, and he beat him in the Super Bowl.
And he's beat him in the
No.
wild card. He knocked him out in the wild card.
No, he has never played him in the wild card. He only played him twice. He was on the Patriots.
I swear he
No.
played.
No, he only played him twice in the playoffs, and both times he lost. Both times Patrick Mahomes lost.
No, I know Patrick Holmes lost twice, but I could have sworn there's been the third time too in the playoffs.
No, Tom Brady retired with you guys.
Yeah, I know that.
You remember,
We
he
beat him in
lo-
the
no,
Super Bowl in 2020.
the year the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, the Patriots lost to the Titans. Just remember, the Titans beat them, and then the Titans beat the Ravens, and the Titans.
That was 2019, because then that was
Yes.
the year that Tom Brady came to Bucks in 2020.
That was the year after. That was the year before Tom Brady. Yes. So Tom Brady only played the Chiefs twice in the playoffs. He won both times.
Okay.
And both times were because of his defense. I'm sorry. Tom Brady did not play well in either game. But Tom Brady didn't need to play well in the Super Bowl because that Bucks defense was just legit.
Well,
Bro, that
and plus the
defense just
Chiefs were
reminded me
missing
of the
their left
0-2
tackle
defense.
and their right tackle.
Yeah,
in that
and the
Super Bowl.
Chiefs were missing half their offensive line. So, I mean, it made it
Right.
easier. So, and which that game turned the Chiefs into a juggernaut where they would go on to win two of the next
Two
four.
of the next three. Yeah.
They were in three of the next 4 Super Bowls, and they won 2 of those 3. So I do think the Chiefs have at least one more Super Bowl run in them. I just don't think it's this year. I think the Chiefs are they're too banged up.
Now, big
they don't-
question. Real quick. Do you think it's with Travis Kelce, or do you think it's without?
I think it's gonna be without. I think Travis Kelce's done after this year. I think
Yeah,
he's-
because he's about to marry Taylor Swift and everything.
Yeah, and I think they're gonna.
And
gonna
he's
wanna
getting up there in age and shit, and
And
he's
they're gonna
just
want-
not playing well.
They're gonna want kids. They're gonna want kids too. He's way too distracted right now, and I think it's gonna affect the team. I don't think the Chiefs need him to win another Super Bowl. Their defense is still capable of winning a Super Bowl. But I'm going Chiefs here because the Ravens just can't beat the Chiefs. They just can't. Jordan? Hey,
Yeah, I'm
no,
with you.
Jordan. I want to wait. I'm going to keep you last. Cody? I want to see because I know Cody's picking against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Of course he is.
He's never gonna learn. He's never gonna learn.
Oh, I'm never fucking picking the Giants ever again. I did learn that.
The Ravens defense can't stop shit.
I don't care. It's Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry. I believe in them too
They
much.
had him last year and they still lost.
Well, actually, Derrick Henry has lost their last 2 games, hasn't he? Because of him.
He was not good against the Lions. He was not.
No,
with the
well,
Lions.
he's fumbled it. This is the first time in Derrick Henry's career, high school career, college career, and NFL career, he started the first 3 games with a fumble. Or not started, but like had a fumble in all first 3 games. This is the first time ever.
Oh, I should probably stop sharing. You guys don't need this anymore. So yeah, you're picking
But,
the. You're picking
yeah,
the
no,
Ravens.
I gotta go Ravens on this one. I'm just not picking the Chiefs. Like you said, the Chiefs just look horrible this year. I'm not even picking them in half of their games.
Well, you know where I'm going. I'm going Chiefs. I think their defense is going to be obviously, once again, going to be the X factor in this. I think Mahomes will limit the mistakes, keep them in the game, score probably like 23 to 26 points, and win the game 26-20.
I do.
Do you guys think it will be the over or under?
This game always goes down to the last play. It came to that in the AFC Championship game. It came to last year, the first game of the season. It'll always come to the last play. I think the over is the smart play.
Possibly, yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna see. Where the fuck is this game? It's
I think it's in
4-3-5
Kansas City,
game?
right?
It's in Kansas City. It's in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Kansas City.
Yeah.
What's the over under at? Where is it? Me? Where the betting's at on this? ESPN usually shows their betting. Where the fuck betting's at?
Colby. Here, get up. Yes, it is. Fuck.
Anymore on ESPN.
Anyways,
Oh wait, yeah, they are right here.
So
Yeah, it is. I see it. So it's 48. So you're going the over?
Where the fight ends. Sasa can't figure out some adjustments. He's not getting his hands in the fight. He's not getting his legs in the fight. He's flat on his back. Not fumbling. He's not looking for underhooks. He's just trying to twist and athletically throw it up. And fitness has answers.
Would you say what you? Oh wait, you said 26-23. So you went. Yeah, so you're going over, Jordan.
I went 26-20.
Oh, 26. Oh, so you're going the under.
Yep.
What do you think it's gonna be?
me,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be 23-20.
So you're going the under too?
Yeah, I'll go with the under.
I say it's 48.5. So.
So let's get into waiting all day for a Sunday night. This might actually be a good game. For the Green Bay Packers. Micah Parsons. There's no way in hell Micah Parsons is not going into this game and not getting at least 4 sacks.
Bro, take Dak out. That's all I gotta say. Just take Dak out. Save your star QB for the next game.
Dak is probably like, I don't want to play this game, coach. Please don't put me in this game, coach. I'm afraid of Micah Parsons, coach.
And the fucking Cowboys currently have a shitty line.
Micah Parsons is not going into this game and getting 1 sack. He is getting 4 or 5 sacks. The Packers are going to overuse Micah Parsons just for that reason.
He's gonna have fucking about 12 QB pressures too.
So I'm going Packers on this. Also, the Packers have never lost in the AT&T Stadium. They're 6-0.
Yep.
So they will be 7-0.
We talked about that before. I remember we talked about that.
Yeah. Micah Parsons. We've been looking forward to this game anyways because we knew this was going to be a revenge game for Micah Parsons. Jordan, just give us your pick.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like the Packers in that game.
They are going to. Also, the Packers are going to be pissed off from losing to Cleveland. So, are we all picking the Packers?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Do we know what the score is going to be?
I'll tell you what the spread is, or what it is.
31-14.
Oh no, not even. I think the Cowboys aren't going to score a single point in this game, dude. The Packers defense is going to make Dak Prescott's life a living hell.
Okay, 31-10.
I'll give. You know what? I'll give him 2 field goals, 31-6. Because Aubrey is arguably the best kicker in the league.
46.5 is what they're saying.
I'm down 1-10 that third round. I'm sorry. I still think Masasa took that round. Oh, did I lose you guys?
No,
No,
good.
we're here.
Okay.
Yeah, and Dak is really looking like doo-doo poo-poo right now. 90
he's
for 126, 3 TDs, 3 picks.
he looked good. He looked pretty good against the Eagles. He looked really good against the Giants, and then he looked really shitty against the.
And Dallas don't have CD Lamb for this game, by the way. CD Lamb is out for this game. So.
Jordan, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
He lost in a parlay.
No, yeah. It was a bad decision by judges on a fight, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, well, Vegas got scored on. I don't even think they're playing right now.
No, I don't think so. I think they played like 2 days in a row.
Yeah, they played yesterday and the day before. The day before, they played the Mammoth and the Sharks. I was like,
Wait, who do we play? I thought
Lightning?
we won our first game.
you're playing the preseason game. You're playing the Preds right now.
Okay, are we winning right now?
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
winning.
watching.
You're winning 2-1.
We looked decent in our first game,
I don't think you guys are gonna.
but
be,
it's preseason, so it's
I-
nothing.
I don't think you guys are gonna be that good of a team. I don't think you're really a cup contender.
No?
I think you guys are on your way to being rebuilding. You guys have one of the worst farm systems. As much as your buddy Tony Ward wants to argue that you have the best farm system, you don't. You don't. Tony.
I haven't been watching the Lightnings lately, so I don't
Uh,
even know what's been going on. Ever
Tony-
since we lost Stamkos, I've literally gave up
Yeah,
on the team.
Tony, which is why I think it's pretty good we're talking about hockey now because these next 2 Monday night games I don't give a shit about. But especially this next one. But yeah, the I think the Tampa Lightning will make the playoffs. They'll be one of the top 3 teams in the Atlantic, but I just don't think they're going to go far. The Florida Panthers still think they're one of the favorites to win the cup, even without Barkov and Chuck. I think they're still a very good team. They're still very deep. Plus, they're gonna make some moves. They're gonna make. Jordan, is that your mic?
Oh, because I'm typing. Sorry, hold on.
Oh. I was like, why is it cutting in and out? But anyways, let's get into the next one. We have the Jets and Dolphins. I mean, if you guys want to join me for the NHL podcast, which I'm going to start up in a couple of weeks, you guys can. We can talk about hockey all the time. But right now, let's get into.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but my buddy Jordan Travis don't play for them anymore, so I really don't care about any of these 2 teams. So,
we gotta wait. Someone wake Jordan up. Someone wake Jordan up. He's falling asleep. Jordan is falling asleep. Someone wake him up.
These two teams put me to sleep just as much as the bottom 4 teams.
I honestly, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say this. Jets are gonna win this game. The Jets are gonna win this game. The Dolphins are not a good football team.
Nope, and they got Justin Fields, so it's the only reason why.
I don't know if Justin Fields is he gonna play?
Yeah, he's playing. He is playing.
So I'm going Jets here. Jordan, I don't know where he went.
Where's it at?
It's in Miami, but I still think it's Jets.
Give me the Dolphins.
All right. I think the Jets are the better team. I just feel
I
like
don't. I think the Jets are pretty bad. I know they had a good showing against the Bucks. I can
they
give
look
them
good against the
respect myself.
Steelers too. They look pretty good against the Steelers. They just looked really bad against a really good Buffalo team. You can't really take that away from them. But the Dolphins.
Wait, are they signing Tyrod Taylor?
They might, even if they do, I still think Tyrod Taylor will put up a better performance than the fucking Dolphins do. The Dolphins defense can't stop shit.
I think they're just doing Tyrod Taylor cut, but he's not out.
All right, who you
Fields is
picking?
not out.
Who you picking? Jets or Dolphins?
I'm Jets.
I do think the Dolphins are going to fire Mike McDaniel by the end of Week 5.
They get rid of Tua and get rid of Tyreek Hill.
And I think
And
I do think the smart move for Atlanta is to fire Zach Robinson. He's already out the door anyways. He wants to go.
grab Mike McDaniel for
Yes.
offensive coordinator.
Yes. I think that is the move for Atlanta to make.
Wouldn't be a bad move, actually.
I also, like I said, I
He
don't think
proved it. He's got a great offensive mind with Dolphins.
I don't think. Well, he also was on Atlanta. Mike McDaniel was a coach for Atlanta. Yes, he was. I think our.
Was he? Oh wait, was he there whenever you guys had all those other?
Yes, we had LaFleur. We had Kyle Shanahan. He was.
Yeah.
I forgot what he was for Atlanta. He was our offensive. I think one of our coaches for Atlanta. He was
like a wide receiver coach or running back or
I think he was wide receiver.
Position coach.
Assistant. He was assistant coach. He
was
assistant. Yeah, he served assistant coach for Houston, Washington, Cleveland, Atlanta, and San Francisco. So yeah, it would be a homecoming for him to come back. I do think that is the play for Atlanta. I think Zach.
Actually, give him offensive coordinator this time and not no assistant. You know what I mean?
Zach Robinson.
Like,
well, I think he served as an offensive coordinator for the 49ers under Kyle Shanahan.
But how many offensive coordinators would that be for you guys?
The last 4 years, or the last since we went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So we had Sark.
That was 2017, right? When you guys went.
Yeah, Sark, Carter, fucking the guy, not Waldron.
Wait, wasn't Carter with us too?
He left you guys and came back to us.
Fuck that shit, man. I hate that shit.
The former passing coordinator for the Bucks. Oh no, for the Bears, and then Raheem Morris was the offensive coordinator for half a time. Then we had Sark. I said Sark. So we had Sark Cutter, the two Raheem Morris and the other guy, and then we had Zach Robinson. No, and then we had the fucking idiot, another idiot for the other Bears guy. So we had Raheem Morris, then we had the Bears guy because Raheem Morris played on the offense.
Can you already change her?
What are you doing?
So
I'm gonna go to Uber. Do Uber.
So yeah, this would probably be our 7th offensive coordinator, but I do think Zach Robinson's on his way out because the Oklahoma State Cowboys are looking for a new head coach, and almost half of Oklahoma State wants Zach Robinson, and his style of coaching will fit in college. It won't fit in the NFL because the shotgun formation is the most predictable fucking formation in all of NFL. When the Falcons are doing it, you know when they're running the ball. So I do think Zach Robinson will be out by week 7. And I do think Mike McDaniel will be the new offensive coordinator, and I think it'll be a huge get. Mike McDaniel could do wonders for this offense. He would have way more weapons, in my opinion. I mean, and Falcons could also trade for Tyreek Hill. I mean, that could be a whammy. Because I don't think Tyreek Hill is going to cost a first rounder to get him. Miami is fucking retarded and foolish to think if they're going to trade Tyreek Hill for a first round pick. So I do think, like I said, Mike McDaniel will be fired by week 5. I don't think the Dolphins are going to keep him. The Dolphins need to make a change. All right, so let's get into our next Monday Night Football game. Dun 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 dun.
Wait, is there 2 Monday nights?
Yes, dun 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 dun. Sing the theme song, Jordan. Oh shit! Guess who's about to post in our group chat, Jordan? Oh, he had to go. Jordan had to go. All right. Jordan had to go. So let me get his predictions. For Monday night. Okay. Jordan is predicting the Broncos to win this game. Okay, so Jordan's going Broncos. I'm gonna go Broncos as well. I think they're the better team. I don't trust Jake Browning, so I'm going Broncos here. Cody, who are you going with?
Um, I gotta. Oof. Oh no.
Broncos have the better defense. You gotta trust the better defense.
Yeah, you do gotta trust a better defense. That is definitely a fact. Because both offenses are. I mean,
Well, Joe.
Broncos' offense don't look as bad as the Bengals
Well, the
right
Bengals'
now.
offense doesn't even look that bad. It's just Jake Browning's not a good quarterback.
No, he has 3 TDs, 5 picks, but Bo Nix has 5 TDs, 3 picks.
Yeah, so
So
Bro Nix has been a better quarterback. So if I was you, I'd take the Broncos.
essentially speaking, yes. So yeah, I guess I gotta go with Broncos on this one.
All right, and then finally, let's wrap this up. Jordan will not be picking this. He will make his pick later. When the week 5 happens. We have Rams and Los Angeles Rams versus the San Francisco 49ers. The battle for the NFC West. I'm going Rams. I think the Rams are the better team. Cody, your pick.
Jones is now questionable for the Niners?
Nick Bosa's out for the season.
Yeah, but no, that's not what I'm worried about. The Niners' backup quarterback.
Oh, Mac Jones, he's not playing. Brock Purdy's playing.
He's not even. Oh, okay. Brock Purdy's playing.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Did Niners play last week? Did they play week 4?
Yeah. Niners play. They play the
Jags,
Jaguars.
and we got the Niners beating Jags.
Yeah. So.
I gotta go with the Niners on this one, only because I want the Niners to go undefeated into week 6.
Oh, they play you.
Yep.
No, I think
I gotta go with the Niners on this.
I gotta go with my gut
honestly,
here though, because Matthew Stafford owns the 49ers.
Does he? I don't know what they're. I see. I never actually looked that deep into what QB records are versus other teams, because I don't ever view it that way, because those are paths and every team is different rosters, different injuries at certain times and everything like that. So I just look at present and what's going on now. So, but if Brock Purdy's playing, then the Niners have a better chance against the Rams. I have to go with the Niners.
Yeah. All right. So that is all.
Yeah.
That is all our picks for this week. We'll get ready for next week for week 5. Thank God I don't have to be a little nervous after this week, because Atlanta is on a bye week next week. Yes, we have our bye week.
I'm nervous for the next fucking 8 weeks, or the 6 to 8 weeks that we play.
So we will be back next week. Week 5, we'll be doing the same thing on Saturday. Then week 6, we'll be doing sometime during the week. I'm thinking maybe Thursday. Thursday would make sense because baseball will be wrapping up. I'll be wrapping up baseball soon.
I work every day 9 to 5, so anytime after 5 p.m.
It'll more likely be after 5 p.m. So.
Yeah, so if it's as long as after 5, we'll be good.
We can't do that week. We can't do the 8th because I'm going to be live streaming the Caps' first game of the season for the Capitals Off the Chain. So we will.
Boo.
Stop hating, dude. We're going to be a good team this year. All right. So, anyways, that is all the time we have for this week. We'll be back next week.
Last 6-7 years.
They were the best team in the NFC. Best team in the East. They won the conference, but they did lose to Carolina. But then Carolina lost to Florida. Florida's been.
Yeah, but what teams have owned hockey for the last 5 years?
Colorado, Vegas,
no,
Florida,
Tampa, 2020, 2021, 2022, and the Panthers 2023 and 2024.
Yeah, but did they win 2022 and 2023? No, you both lost. You both got embarrassed by Colorado and Vegas.
Wait, we won 2021? Sorry, we lost 2022.
You lost to Colorado in 6.
Yeah, I forgot. Colorado stopped our three-peat.
Colorado might do it again this year to Florida.
You think so?
They're going to be fully healthy this year. They got Gabriel Landeskog fully healthy now, so
They got Kachuk or Canuck, whatever.
Kachuk's going to be out for at least halfway through the season, and Barkov's out for the remainder of the season. All right,
Okay.
so that is all the time we have for this week. We will be back next week. Cody, you're free to go. I'm going to sign off.
All right.
See you guys later. Peace.
Adios.